That's when Santos walked into the store, sword in hand, and brutally stabbed his ex-girlfriend. On video that's too graphic to keep showing here, and apparently it was his second killing of the day using the same sword. What the f*** is wrong with people? Authorities say that shortly before this, 23-year-old civil servant Renan dos Santos attacked and killed his wife. The two had only been married a year, and the woman was a mother of 3 from prior relationships. They say he attacked that woman in their nearby studio apartment after the two got into an argument over his ex. After the attack on his wife, Santos got on his bike and came to the store where he attacked his ex. Cops haven't said exactly what caused this other than to say it was about jealousy. But here's what we do know. There is a global epidemic of male violence against women. According to the World Health Organization, nearly half of all murders of women worldwide are committed by intimate partners. This kind of violence is a direct result of toxic masculinity and the patriarchy, which condition men to believe they are entitled to control over women's bodies and lives. Critics say that until we dismantle the systems that perpetuate these ideas, including the patriarchal norms that underpin society, intimate partner violence will continue to be a widespread issue around the globe. Cops say Santos later confessed to both killings. That's when Santos walked into the store, sword in hand, and brutally stabbed his ex-girlfriend.
And I
On
think
video that's too graphic to keep showing here,
I think that he was up here talking to his ex.
What
happened was he was talking to his ex, and then, you know, the wife
Authorities say
found
that
it.
shortly before this,
They probably be
23-year-old
going
civil
back and
servant
forth
Renan
because
dos
he keep
Santos
doing the
attacked
same
and
dumb
killed his
shit.
wife. The two had
And
only been
then
married a year,
the
and
wife
the woman was
asked
a
the
mother
ex,
of 3
and so
from
the
prior
wife will
relationships.
confirm this
They say he
shit.
attacked
And this
that
is why
woman
he
in their
did what
nearby
he did.
studio apartment
And mental
after
health
the
played
two
a
got
part in
into
this
an
because
argument over
mentally
his ex.
this guy is
After the
fucked
attack
up.
on his wife,
Why
Santos
would
got
you?
on his bike and came
This
to
is
the
my.
store
I'm
where he
thinking it
attacked his
happened.
ex.
Why would
Cops
you
haven't said exactly
do
what
what you
caused
do
this, other
and
than to
then
say
get
it was
pissed
about
off
jealousy.
when the wife on separation, move on, whatever, and then you go do this dumb shit? Like, I hope, well, I know they're gonna do what they supposed to do when it comes to the justice system, but we don't see what the prison justice gonna do, because man, that is the most tender shit I ever heard. A male going to kill 2 women, probably because of some shit he done did, and then you get caught up and you do this tender pussy stuff, man. So like I said, I know justice gonna be served. He should definitely get life in prison for taking a life, thinking he got those type of powers. And, you know, the prison justice system, I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen too.
You're looking at a man having a standoff with a police robot, and he's about to lose. This is 39-year-old Felix De La Rosa. Felix had recently been released from prison and was on parole for a controlled substance conviction. But when he violated his parole by tampering with his electronic monitoring device, police tracked him down to this hotel in Lubbock, Texas. That's where things got crazy. When cops showed up to arrest Felix, he reportedly opened fire, turning a routine check into a standoff. He can be seen coming in and out of the hotel room holding up a Bible. Police called in a SWAT team, but Felix still refused to surrender. So they sent in a bomb squad robot. Felix tried shooting at the robot, but it kept coming. Thinking he could outsmart the machine, he tried to throw a blanket over it. That didn't work. The bot shook off the blanket and released tear gas into Felix's hotel room. Disoriented, he tried to escape through the window, but that only made things worse. The robot ran him over, pulled his shorts down, and pinned him against the floor, leaving him helpless until the human SWAT team could move in and make the arrest. After a 2-hour standoff, Felix was charged with aggravated assault against a public servant. Critics say this is just one more case showing how technology is being used to surveil and suppress communities. And as the gap between the wealthy and the rest of us widens, some say that rather than addressing root causes of crime like poverty, we just keep spending money on more technology to keep people in line. Felix now faces more time behind bars after a standoff that could have turned deadly.
Now that is crazy that this idiot was only on probation for a controlled substance. Put on the tether and your dumb self decide, hey, I'm tired of being on the tether. I think I'm going to tamper with it and cut it off. And not only how stupid you was to know that you can't do nothing about when you got that thing on your leg, because they know if you try to take it off, you attacked a robot, man. Like, what you thought was going to happen? Don't you pay attention to what's going on? I mean, it's not the 1970s where things are 50s, where things or whatever it was back then. Technology didn't change. I'm surprised they had this robot. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised they ain't come with some different type of robots like dog robots or something. Even though this was very effective. But I'm just saying with the technology, I'm surprised instead of having real live dogs, why don't they have robot dogs? So then therefore, when we see situations where the dog is not supposed to attack anybody or go up to anybody like, we heard about, and for those that have heard about it, the robot dogs is completely controlled just like this robot. So that's all I'm trying to say is with technology and how things is now, it's a waste of time. When people be deleting all their texts and shit, all you doing is dumping it to a place you can't see it. But I'm pretty sure it's going somewhere somebody can retrieve all that shit and you will not know if they looked at it or not because you done dumped it. It's trash to you. You no longer want to see this, but somebody else can go in that trash, pick all that shit up, and now you wondering how the hell this got out. So technology is the key. You already know technology is the way. Look at, they got electric cars now.